Do you know that self-discipline is the biggest contributor of success, which can benefit both a professional and personal life and can lead to better inner peace? Many of us have the perception that bringing discipline in our life can limit ourselves and reduce our freedom. But is that really so? What is the importance of self-discipline in our life, and what can we adopt in our life to build unbreakable self-discipline which can lead to greater success and inner peace? And to know more about it, let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome again to Lifestyle Speaks channel. My name is Dr. Surangna and I make videos related to healthy living, nutritious foods, and ways to bring inner peace for a healthy lifestyle. If you're still not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon in the end to get latest updates from Lifestyle Speaks. Self-discipline is a very important and useful trait that we all should develop in our life, as it is an essential part which can benefit every area of our life. Some of us do not realize the importance of self-discipline in our life, and we believe that having self-discipline means having a limited and restricted lifestyle. However, let me clear it to you that is just not the case. Self-discipline is the ability in oneself to be able to do what we need to do despite us not wanting to do it. So it is basically self-control, where we are able to avoid excess of anything which is unhealthy and that can have negative consequences, and have the ability to do what we need to do despite all temptations. And it's also self-control in a way where we are able to control ourselves and our reactions, which highlights our inner strength and power. So some examples of your self-discipline are: we are able to achieve a goal of losing our weight by resisting consumption of unhealthy and junk foods. We are able to resist our impulsive behavior or actions. Or we are able to resist our addiction to phone and social media when we are working or sleeping. So all of these are your examples of self-discipline. Self-discipline basically prevents us from giving up despite all failures, and it also helps us to avoid temptations and distractions of any kind which comes in our way of achieving our goals. And that is why they are very crucial for our success and overall health. And once we start to follow the path of self-discipline, we will realize so many benefits that it brings into our life, such as with self-discipline, we are able to build and develop habits in our life because we are able to work on them and stay consistent, which helps us to attract success in our life. Because when we always stay consistent, we can achieve anything we want to in our life. Distractions and temptations of all kinds are very common for all of us. But when we have self-discipline in our life, it leads to better focus, due to which we are able to do all our works which we have to do despite all distractions and temptations, that allows us to complete all our work on time. And this leads to a more structured life and also helps to improve our perspective. Self-discipline allows us to improve ourselves, because when we do anything consistently daily, we become better and better at it, and this allows us to be the best version of ourselves. And this helps to boost our self-esteem and self-confidence, which is very important for our overall health and inner peace. When we build self-discipline in our life at all times, our aims are always set and we're always driven by our goals rather than by our mood. We are able to beat procrastination and avoid making it a part of our life. And when we do so, we are at our own command, which allows us to develop good habits and reduce unwanted addictions. When we build self-discipline in our life, we are also able to build self-control, which allows us to become self-reliant, because then we know our true potential along with our strengths and weaknesses. We all have some extent of self-discipline in us, but it is very important that we have self-discipline at all times. When we face good times in our life, we feel very motivated, due to which self-discipline comes subconsciously in our life. But when we are having a hard time, we find it difficult to maintain self-discipline. But it is very important that at all times, self-discipline comes naturally to us. so that despite things not turning out to be as we want it to be, we still remain relaxed and calm. And this is very important for our overall health, happiness, and inner peace. Even if we acknowledge the many benefits of self-discipline in our life, but we are not able to adopt measures in our life to build unbreakable self-discipline and strengthen it, then we will not be able to avail its full potential of being healthy, happy, and successful. A source of inspiration or motivation can be anything, which is very important, that will help us to stay motivated at all times. And this will allow us to invest ourselves fully and be able to carry out whatever we need to do despite all distractions and problems. And also along with that, it is important that we keep on questioning ourselves as to why we need to achieve that goal, why we need to do some task, and this will push us further. It is very important that we make schedules to test and train ourselves whether we are capable of effectively managing it. For example, we can start putting a wake-up alarm for ourselves and test ourselves whether we will wake up to it every morning. And later, we can train ourselves to wake up every morning to that alarm without snoozing it, so that it can develop as a habit and increase our self-discipline. It is very important that we learn to withstand pain, sadness, boredom, and frustration so that we do not allow them to become barriers or interfere with what we need to do in our life. Because when we are sad or when we are bored or when we are frustrated, we are not able to complete what we actually need to do. And when we are able to withstand all these things, this will help to increase our self-discipline. Whenever we are accomplishing something, we may face certain distractions in our life. So during that time, what we can do is that we can ask ourselves one question. And that question is that, if I allow myself to get distracted, will I regret later on for that? And if the answer to this question is yes, then you will surely regret later for that, and this will affect your inner peace and also make you feel guilty. So you need to control your mind in such a way that you're able to stop that distraction there and then so that it doesn't affect you and allow you to become more self-disciplined. Always remember that big goals take time to achieve. But if you do small things consistently on a regular basis, then we can achieve that goal. And we should always start small, because small victories will increase our motivation and productivity, which will help us to keep on going, and this will also increase our self-discipline. Success comes to those who always remain disciplined irrespective of all temptations in their life. And learning to prevent yourself from regretting later on is a good way to stay on track. Life will not always be perfect, but we can always aim to achieve our best. And also what we can do is that we can build an unbreakable self-discipline in us, which will help us to change our perspective of our life, and we will start looking at life at a different angle that will help us to become stronger and better. So that's it for today. I really hope you find today's video useful, and if you do, give this video a like and comment below to share your thoughts. Always love your life and make it charismatic. See you again next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, and keep watching Lifestyle Speaks.